Namo Buddhassa. Welcome all to this special session on Papañca, Hindrances, that has been requested by one of the participants earlier. And Bhante, having compassion on us, decided to take this special lecture on Papañca. I welcome all to this special session of the Dhamma learning. I wanted to introduce our teacher, Bhante Vimalavansa, a Pali scholar, teacher of Abhidhamma, Samatha and Vipassana meditation, is from Sri Lanka and currently residing in Mahakaruna Aranya Vihar near Amravati in India. After having extensive Pariyatti training under Venerable Bhante Sudhirananda Mahathera, Bhante had Samatha and Vipassana meditation under the guidance of Most Venerable Bhante Pauk Sayadoji from Myanmar. Bhante is dedicated to spread the real teachings and meditation practices as taught by the Buddha. Many students are practicing under Bhante's guidance. Bhante has been teaching us for many years now, and time to time Bhante takes these opportunities to give us Dhamma Desna on these special topics, such as today's topic of Papañca. On behalf of all the participants, with folded hands, I kindly request Bhante, having compassion on us, please give us Dhamma Desna.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. May Triple Gem bless you all. Today, we have a special topic about Papañca. Papañca means there are many meanings of Papañca. For example, you can say Papañca is an obstacle. Actually, this Papañca, or the 5 hindrances, those are very, very important for the meditator. Meditator to attain jhana and magga phala. Jhana means the absorption concentration. Magga means the path knowledge of the noble path knowledge. And phala means fruition knowledge, noble fruition knowledge. So that's the phala. So this Papañca, you have actually in the Buddha used this word, but this is, we can find out this Papañca word in Atthakatha and Tika. Most likely Atthakatha and Tika we can see this Papañca word. Buddha but use most oftenly Buddha use hindrance. Or Buddha use, for example, avarana. Avarana mean that is also obstacle. Or we can say a cover. Or Buddha mentioned nivarana. Nivarana mean again obstacle, hindrance, like that. And so therefore, but anyway, this Papañca is hindrance. This Papañca, if we before go to this slide, we can say this Papañca is in, we did Samanya Phala Sutta. Samanya Phala Sutta mean we are still doing this Samanya Phala Sutta, but we are in the Samanya Phala Sutta mean actually we in the Mahasatipatthana Sutta, while describing Sampajana Pabba, that means Sampajana mean that is a very clear understanding of the phenomena in every bodily act. Actually, that is the Sampajana Pabba. While describing this Sampajana Pabba, actually this Sampajana Pabba, we have more details in the Samanya Phala Sutta in the Digha Nikaya. So we went there, and there also mentioned kammattanikassa moola kammattana manasikārassa papañca bhava dassana. What is the meaning? Kammattanikassa moola kammattanikassa. Moola kammattana manasikārassa. That means for the meditator who practices the original meditation subject, papañca bhava dassana. Papañca bhava dassana means papancha abhava dassana. Papancha bhava means papancha abhava dassana. Abhava means non-existence. So non-existence of the confusion, non-existence of the confusion. So then you can say, oh, the non-existence of the obstacle, non-existence of the impediments. This what called Sampajana Pabba introduced. So therefore, they also mentioned Papancha Bhava Dasanam. Papancha, they also like a obstacle. And then Majjhima Nikaya Attakatha. What is the Majjhima Nikaya Attakatha name? That is the Papancha Sudani. Papancha Sudani. Sudani means the destruction. Oh, yeah, we can say elimination, destruction. And Papancha means now hindrance or the obstacle. So then, anyway, this papancha here also I mentioned. This is I took from dictionary, right? Papancha mean an obstacle. Dictionary as well as in the Attakatha mentioned. Then now you can now papancha mean an obstacle, an impediments, a delay, an illusion. Again, they say in this way, Kamachanda, so on 5 hindrances. 5 hindrances like Kamachanda. Kamachanda means, what is the meaning of Kamachanda? That is the sensual pleasure. Sensual pleasure, so on means sensual pleasure, and Kamachanda, Vyapada. Vyapada means, Vyapada, that is the ill will. And then Thinamidda, Sloth and Topper. And then again, you have restlessness and we can say regret, remorse, like thing, uddacha kukucha in Pali. And then again vichikicha. Vichikicha means doubt or skepticism. So then those are the Kamachanda, so on mean Kamachanda and the like, those 5 hindrances. Or we can say an answer. An answer also meaning of the papancha. So therefore, basically we can say papancha means 5 hindrances. 5 hindrances. Papancha. Pancha nivarana. Buddha mentioned pancha nivarana in the Desana Pali. So now, what is this pancha nivarana? In Visuddhimagga says in this way, chittassa avarana nivarana paticchadanattena kama chandadeyo pancha. Kama chandadeyo pancha. That means, what is the meaning of that? Sensual pleasure, so on 5 things in the sense of concealment, obstacle, or the hindrance, and shutting off of the jhana mind in the meditator, as well as magga pala mind of the meditator are called hindrances. So then you can understand what these hindrances are more dangerous. So why it covers your meditation, jhana mind, highest absorption concentration mind. It covers it bar. So therefore, it bars the jhana mind as well as magga and pala mind. So therefore, those are the hindrance. That is the definition of the hindrance. Okay, and then we go to another, and then Buddha, Buddha is omniscient one. Omniscient one. He has known everything. And then Buddha is the one who possesses the extraordinary power. Or omniscient one means sabbanyuta. And Mr. Pankaj, another slide. Omniscient means sabbanyuta in Pali. Oh, Buddha, one who possesses the 10 extraordinary powers. 10 extraordinary powers, what is called Dasabala Dahari. So Buddha, omniscient one who possesses the 10 extraordinary power, explained 5 hindrances which cause to prevent jhana and magga phala. It prevents the jhana and magga phala of the meditator. So then, in this way, Buddha mentioned this is in Anguttara Nikaya. Anguttara Nikaya, we can say Avarana Sutta. And Anguttara Nikaya Avarana Sutta. It says in this way: Panchime bhikkave avarana nivarana chetaso ajjaruha panyaya dubbali karna katame pancha. They explain in this way: Panchime bhikkave avarana nivarana chetaso ajjaruha panyaya dubbali karna katame pancha. What is the meaning? Monk, these are the 5 phenomena that cause to weaken the insight knowledge, that means vipassana knowledge and path and fruition knowledge of the meditator. That is the what called panyaya dubbali karana. Panyaya dubbali karana mean panyaya mean now panya mean insight knowledge, vipassana insight knowledge, as well as noble path knowledge and fruition knowledge also, panya. So panya dubbali karna mean to weakening your insight knowledge and the vipassana insight knowledge, as well as your jhana and path and the fruition knowledge. Okay, now so this is the explanation there. If you can go to that sutta, you can understand very clearly. Buddha mentioned evan me sutang ekang samayang bhagava savatyang virati jetavane anatha pindikasa arame. Okay, Buddha at that time Buddha was in the Savatthi city, that is in the Jetavana monastery, built by Anathapindika's multimillionaire. And Tatrako Bhagava Bhikkhu Amantesi, Bhikkhuvoti. There Buddha addressed the Bhikkhu in this way. Bhikkhuvo means that is the how Buddha addressed the Bhikkhu. And Badanteti te Bhikkhu Bhagavato Pachasosum. They replied as Badante, like they replied. And Buddha mentioned in this way, Bhagava etadavocha. Panchime Bhikkave Avarna Nivarna Chetasu Ajjaruha Panyaya Dubbali Karna Katame Pancha. Buddha said, Kamachando Bhikkave Avarno Nivarno Chetasu Ajjaruho Panyaya Dubbali Karno. Okay, now what is the meaning? That means these are the 5 phenomena Buddha mentioned. These are the 5 phenomena that cause to weaken the insight knowledge and the path and fruition knowledge of the meditator, and which leads to conceal, hide, and conceal. Avarna, nivarana mean hide, which leads to conceal, hide, and Chetasu ajjaruha. Chetasu ajjaruha mean rise up over the meditator's mind, not to attain jhana and maggaphala. So that is the meaning. Rise up over the meditator's mind. So then while practicing meditation, so you can see this Kamachanda. If Kamachanda surrounds your mind, then actually it rise up over the meditator's mind, and it conceal and it hide the meditator's jhana attainment first, and then if you practice vipassana, magga phala attainment thereafter. Okay, and then vyapado bhikkhave avarano nivarano chetaso ajjaruho panyaya dubbali karano. And then you have ill will mental factor, or the ill will hindrance. This also leads to conceal, hide, and rise up over the meditator's mind, not to attain jhana magaphala. And then again Buddha mentioned Thina middam bhikkave avarnang nivarnang chetaso ajjaruhang panyaya dubbali karnang. Again, you have sloth and torpor. You have sloth and torpor, which leads to conceal, avarana, nivarana, hide, and rise up over the meditator's mind, not to attain jhana and maggaphala. So again, you have uddacca kukkuchang bhikkhave avaranang nivaranang chetaso ajjaruhang panyaya dubbali karanang. Again, you have restlessness and remorse of the restlessness and remorse, which lead to conceal, hide, and rise up over the meditator's mind, not to attain any jhana, magga, and phala. And then the last one, vichikicha bhikkhave avarana nivarana chetaso ajjaruha panyaya dubbali karana. And you have doubt, and this doubt also leads to conceal of the meditator's mind, concealment of the meditator's mind, all which lead to conceal, hide, and rise up over the meditator's mind, not to attain again jhana, magga, and phala. So those are, therefore we need to eliminate while practicing meditation. You need to eliminate these things. So Buddha mentioned then, imeko bhikkhave pancha avarana nivarana chetasu ajjaruha panyaya dubbali karana. Those are the 5 things that that lead those are the 5 things that lead to conceal, hide, and rise up over the meditator's mind, not to attain jhana and maggaphala. So therefore we need to eliminate these things. Okay, let's go to again to the slide, and then you can understand very clearly, because this again, what is the sensual pleasure, and the thing we need to understand, you need to understand. Okay, and then what is the sensual pleasure? What 5? Then Buddha mentioned 5. Katame pancha. What 5? Panchime bhikkhave avarana nivarana chetaso ajjaruha panyaya dubbali karna. 5 things. 5 things that leads to conceal, hide, and rise up over the meditator's mind, not to attain jhana, magga, and phala. So what 5? What 5? Those are the 5 things. Sensual pleasure or sensual desire, you can say. That what is that? Craving for pleasure through the 5 sense doors. That is the sensual pleasure. Craving. You have uh, covetousness, or we can say craving for the pleasure through the 5 sense doors. And ill will. Ill will is feeling of hostility and anger, resentment. Those are the ill will. Or we can say aversion, animosity, and such type of thing. And the third one, sloth and torpor, thina and midda, thina midda. And that is the mental dullness, mental sluggishness, mental drowsiness. Those are the things. And restlessness and remorse is the fourth one. That is the distracted mind, often accompanied by this regret or the remorse. So that is the restlessness. And then you have vichikicha. Vichikicha means that is the doubt about the Buddha, doubt about the Buddha, doubt about the Dhamma. What is the doubt about the Buddha? Somebody might think in this way: does Buddha possessed of Sabbanyata Jnana, or the omniscient knowledge? Buddha is Buddha Arahant, or is Buddha having some psychic powers? Buddha having some Patisambhida knowledge, like that, about the Buddha, the doubt about the Buddha, and doubt about the Dhamma. Doubt about the Dhamma mean while practicing, for example, if you practice Anapanasati meditation, and sometimes you may think that while focusing our breath, can we attain jhana? Or while focus anyway, this jhana and another results of this meditation. For example, somebody having doubt in while practicing this meditation, Buddha mentioned digangva sasanto digang asasamiti pajanati, like that. 4 steps. That means you need to follow. If you have a long breath, you need to follow the long breath. If you have the short breath, you need to follow, or you need to focus long breath, short breath. And sabbakaya patisangvedi, the other one. So sabbakaya patisangvedi means whole breath body. So somebody may think that this is not the whole breath body. This is your physical body. So such type of doubt, if you have this type of doubt and if you go against with that, then you never attain the jhana, especially while practicing anapanasati meditation. So again, sometimes you may think that, oh, this parikamma nimitta, Buddha said about this parikamma nimitta, but is that true or not? Uggaha nimitta, is that true or not? Patibhaga nimitta, is that true or not? Like that, you have bunch of doubts, skepticism. So that's the about Dhamma. And the third one is doubt about the Sangha. Sangha, especially doubt about the Arya Sangha. So, for example, stream entry or the Sotapanna is attained, or he realized the Four Noble Truths. Like that, up to Arahantship, you have doubt. And then doubt about your past life, past lives. So what doubt about your past life? How you can get rid of this thing? You want to practice Pache Parigahanyana. According to the Buddha say, you need to practice Pache Parigahanyana, and you need to go to your first past life, and then second past life, up to as far as you can, as far back as you can, you can go and see your past lives. So therefore, if you have doubt about this, you need to practice namarupa pariccheda jnana. Then you want to practice paccaya pariggaha jnana, and then only you can understand you had past lives like that. And or even if you have psychic power to see the past lives, what is called pubbe nivasanusati jnana, uh, by way of this also you can understand your past lives. So therefore, if you practice these things, your doubt vanish. And then doubt about the future lives. So doubt about the future lives, how you can see the future lives? You need to in vipassana, if you practice namarupa paricchada, and then you can practice paccaya pariggaha jnana. That means cause discerning knowledge. Paccaya pariggaha jnana means cause discerning knowledge. So this, while practicing this cause discerning knowledge, if you don't have even divine eye psychic power, right? Divine eye psychic power, dibba chakku jnana. If you have dibba chakku jnana, you can directly see your future lives up to arahantship. But if you doesn't have such type of power, and then how you want to practice? Buddha mentioned a method. You want to go to your first past life by way of nama and rupa, mentality and materiality method. So Buddha introduced a real meditation method. So then through this also you can go to see your future lives. So then therefore your doubt vanish. And then both you have doubt about both past and future lives. And then that is also can be eliminated by way of the practice only. True practice, true practice abolish every doubts. And then doubt about the three training. Three training means sila, samadhi, and panya. Sila mean your morality training, samadhi concentration training, and panya mean the insight meditation, training of the insight meditation. That mean your five aggregate and so on. So that is the noble eightfold path. So doubt about that thing. And then doubt about dependent origination. Dependent origination means this is the paticca samuppada. Paticca samuppada means that is the second noble truth. Second noble truth. Doubt about the second noble truth. So then such type of doubt, 8 types of doubt. If you these 8 types of doubts surround you, what happened? You cannot attain jhana and magga phala. That's the meaning. So therefore, you need to eliminate these things. Basically, you need to eliminate these things. Okay, now we need to. I would like to give you some good account how you have doubt. Every meditator has doubt up to arahantship, right? Up to arahantship, they have doubt, and up to arahantship mean actually doubt mean 5 hindrances, especially 500 your doubt can be eliminated totally without remainder in the Sotapanna Magga Jnana. But I mean here 5 hindrances. 5 hindrances, for the every meditator, 5 hindrances troubles you up to arhanship. So therefore, those are very dangerous thing. So you need to cut off this thing. Okay, now how you want to cut off? Buddha mentioned in Ahara Sutta, Samyutta Nikaya Ahara Sutta. Buddha teach to the meditators what are the nourishments and what are the non-nourishments, or what are the fuel, or what are the food, and uh, what are the non-food for each hindrance, and what are the how it want to be eradicated. Like that, many is a very good account you have in Ahara Sutta in the Samyutta Nikaya. So we need to go to that Ahara Sutta, and you can understand very clearly what Buddha mentioned in the Ahara Sutta, how you want to get rid of these 5 hindrances, your meditation mind, while you are practicing up to jhana and Maggapala. And you see, Buddha mentioned in this Ahara Sutta, this is also Savatthi Nidana, that means Buddha was in the Savatthi city. And Panchanancha Bhikkave Nivarananang Sattanancha Bojjanganang Aharancha Anaraharancha Desi Sami. That means I would declare among uh, uh, fuel and non-fuel of 5 hindrances and 7 enlightenment factors. 7 enlightenment factor. Tang sunata. Tang sunata means you may listen, please. And kocha bhikkave aharo anuppannasava kamachandasa uppadaya uppannasava kamachandasa bihyu bhavaya vepullaya. What is the meaning here? Then Buddha asking this way, what is the nourishment or the fuel, monk, to arise the unarisen sensual pleasure? For the augmentation and development of unarisen sensual pleasure to arise. So Buddha mentioned in this way, what is the fuel? What is the fuel for the arise of kamachanda? And already arisen kamachanda to multiply. That's the meaning here. And then Buddha mentioned atti bhikkhave subha nimittang. Tattha ayoniso manasikara bahulikaro ayamaharo anuppannasava kamachandasa uppadaya uppannasava kamachandasa bihyu bhavaya vepullaya. What is the meaning? Bhikkhave monk atti subhanimittang. Monk, there is an attractive object. Subhanimitta. What is called attractive object? That is the very dangerous object to you in your life as a meditator. That is the very attractive, not as a meditator, actually to the every people who didn't attain the Magga and Phala. So this attractive object, or this Subha Nimitta, is the worst thing in the world. So that means it's a dreadful one to you. So therefore, this attractive object, or the Subha Nimitta, you need, if you so atti bhikkhave subha nimittam, bhikkhave atti subha nimittam, bhikkhave, there is an attractive object. So then Buddha says tatta ayoniso manasikara bahulikaro, there are high rates of unwise attention. High rates of unwise attention mean that is the ayoniso manasikara. To ayoniso manasikara towards this attractive object, that is the fuel for the unreason sensual pleasure to arise, as well as or reason sensual pleasure to expand and augment. Augment and expand, actually. Augment and expand. So therefore you need to know now what is the kamachanda, what is the fuel for the kamachanda. You need to cut off this fuel. So what is that fuel? Subha nimitta. This is very easy to understand. That is the subha nimitta, attractive object. Towards the attractive object, if you pay ayoniso manasikara, that is the That is the if you pay ayoniso manasikara, that is the ahara, or that is the fuel for that is the fuel. What is the ayoniso manasikara? Then you need to understand what is the ayoniso manasikara. Actually, this ayoniso manasikara, if you ioniso, what is the ioniso manasikara? This is mentioned in in Samyutta Nikaya. This Attakatha also mentioned this thing, right? This Attakatha, same Attakatha also mentioned what is ioniso manasikara. Ioniso manasikara in the in the Digha Nikaya, Mahasatipatthana Sutta also in Dhammanupassana, right? Dhammanupassana, it is in 382. Dhammanupassana 382 also you have this this definition. What is this definition? What is the in Ioniso Manasikara? Ioniso Manasikaro nama Anupaya Manasikaro Uppatha Manasikaro Aniche Nichangva Dukhe Sukhangva Anattani Attaniva Asube Subhantiva Manasikaro. What is the meaning? Unwise attention is inexpedient reflection. Anupaya manasikaro. Anupaya manasikaro means inexpedient reflection. Or uppatha manasikaro. Uppatha manasikaro. Patha means, you know, the track or the way or the, you can say, road. Uppatha means out of track. So then unwise attention is inexpedient reflection or reflection on the wrong track. Or besides, the attention in the case of impermanent phenomena as phenomena, impermanent phenomena as a permanent phenomena, and suffering phenomena as a pleasure phenomena. And you think in this way, everybody, right? Non-soul phenomena or non-self phenomena as a soul, or impure phenomena as a pure. In this way, if you take the that subha nimitta or the attractive object like that, then you end up with the ioniso manasikara. And then kamachanda, what happened to the kamachanda? Non-arisen kamachanda arise, and already arisen kamachanda multiply. So that's the meaning. So therefore, this ioniso manasikara, you need to your mind, you need to train your mind to actually go away from this subha nimitta. So the ioniso manasikara also, ioniso manasikara. So again, I will tell what is the ioniso manasikara. Ioniso manasikaro nama uppatha manasikaro anupaya manasikaro uppatha manasikaro anicche nichangva dukkhe sukhangva anattani attaniva asube subhantiva manasikaro. That means unwise attention is inexpedient reflection. What is this inexpedient reflection? That means expedient mean, what is the expedient reflection? Expedient mean a quick and effective way of something dealing with the problem. That is the effective. Sorry, expedient. Expedient mean a quick and effective way of dealing with some problem. So that you need to in the, that is effective. Then ineffective mean not dealing with the quick and not dealing with the like if you are not dealing with quick and effective way to the problem, so then that is the inexpedient reflection. So then unwise attention is inexpedient reflection as well as inexpedient reflection as well as reflection on the wrong track. We can say reflection on the wrong track. Or besides, the attention in the case of impermanent phenomena as permanent, you think that, and then suffering phenomena as a pleasure, and non-soul phenomena as a soul, impure phenomena as a pure. So that is the meaning. So this is according to the Mahasatipatthana Sutta commentary, as well as this Sutta explanation in the Attakatha also, same thing. So this is the ioniso manasikara. You need to keep mind. So you need to get away from this ioniso manasikara if you do the meditation. This is actually in the day-to-day life, also you need to practice this Yoniso Manasikara, right? Ioniso Manasikara you need to get rid of, but instead Yoniso Manasikara you need to practice. Okay, that is the Ioniso Manasikara. And then Ioniso Manasikara on the attractive object, that is the dangerous thing in your life. So therefore, you need to get rid of this attractive object. And then Buddha mentioned in this okay, now let's go to actually what are the, okay, now let's go to Kocha Bhikkhave, again go to our sutta. Okay, and then Buddha mentioned in this way, the second one, Kocha Bhikkhave aharo anupannasva vyapadasya upadaya. Now the second hindrance. Kocha Bhikkhave aharo anupannasva vyapadasya upadaya uppannasva vyapadasya bihiyo bhavaya vepullaya. So Buddha mentioned what is the monk ahara. Ahara means the fuel to arise the unarisen vyapada or the ill will, or already arisen vyapada or arisen ill will to expand and augment. So what is that fuel? That is Buddha mentioned Atti Bhikkhave Patiga Nimittang. Atti Bhikkhave Patiga Nimittang. Patiga Nimitta mean what is the Patiga Nimitta mean object of resentment. That is the Patiga Nimitta. Atti Bhikkhave object of resentment. Patiga Nimitta. Tatta ayoniso manasikara bahulikaro ayamaharo anuppannasva vyapadasya upadaya uppannasva vyapadasya bihiyo bhavaya vepullaya. That means, again I will tell, what is the food among for the reason of ill will, a rising of ill will, which is still not arisen, or already arisen ill will to augment and expand. What is that? Monk, there is an object of resentment. That is the object of resentment means this patiga nimitta. This is the other nimitta. Here, this nimitta is not the anapana nimitta like thing. Anapana or kasina nimitta like thing. Here it is not the intention. You need this nimitta mean the object here, right? Object is the nimitta here. So then patiga nimitta, then subha nimitta for the kamachanda, this patiga nimitta for the vyapada or the vyapada. Patiga nimitta mean object of resentment. So if you pay attention with the ioniso manasikara towards this patiga nimitta, then your ill will already non-arisen ill will arise, and already arisen ill will multiply. That's the meaning. And then again we go to the Kocha Bhikkhave aharo anuppannasva thina middassa upadaya. Kocha Bhikkhave anuppannasva thina middassa upadaya. What is the monk for the arising of okay, Kocha Bhikkhave aharo anuppannasva thina middassa upadaya uppannasva thina middassa bihiyo bhavaya vepullaya. So what is the fuel, monk, for the arisen of the sloth and torpor, which is not yet arisen, or already arisen sloth and torpor to augment and expand? What is the fuel? So Atti Bhikkhave arati tandi vijambita bhatta sammado chetaso linatang. There are 5 things. For the kamachanda subha nimitta, for the vyapada or the ill will, it is patiga nimitta. Now here 5 things. For the kama, thin and mid, there are 5 things. What are they? The Atti Bhikkhave monk, there are arati. Arati means state of boredom or dissatisfaction to produce jhana and maggaphala. Right? State of boredom to attain jhana and maggaphala. Every time if you want to go to meditation, or okay, I cannot now meditate, I have such type of illness or whatever reason, whatever the reason, you take into the deep, you take into mind, and then you prevent your practice. And then if you prevent your practice, if you bar your practice, if you bar your practice, then what happened? you cannot attain jhana and maggaphala. So therefore, this arati is very dangerous then. Arati, state of boredom, we can say. State of boredom to produce jhana and maggaphala. And then tandi mean laziness, inactivity, or lassitude. That is the tandi. Vijambita. And other one is the third one, Vijambita. Vijambita mean the languidity of the body. That means you know now sometimes when you want to get up from the bed, then you may have some the torpid bending of the body, uh, torpid bending of your body, and sometimes your hand and feet, not hand, upper limb, lower limb, like that. So that is the languidity. So vijambita, right? Vijambita. And then Bhatta Sammado. Bhatta Sammado. The fourth one is Bhatta Sammado. What is the Bhatta Sammado? Bhatta mean, that is the food. Sammada. Mother mean, that is the, actually, mother mean here, mother mean the intoxication, inebriation, intoxication. But here, not the intoxication, like slight faint or slight drowsiness after having meal. So that is the bhatta sammada. Lethargy or lethargy after a meal. That is the bhatta sammada. And then chetasocha linattang. That is the one thing. Chetaso linattang. Chetaso linattang means sluggishness of the mind. Sluggishness of the mind. So you have 5 things for the Thinamidda to arise. What are they? Arati. Arati mean your state of boredom to practice meditation. And Tandi, laziness, inactivity, lassitude. And Vijambita, languidity of the body. And the Bhattasammada mean lethargy after a meal. And then Chetasolinatam, sluggishness of the mind. So that is those are the 5 causes you have. 5 now these are the fuel. These are the fuels to arise your sloth and torpor. And then again, the another dangerous factor, that means among the 500, this is the fourth one. We are moving now. Kocha Bhikkave Aharo, other one, Mr. Pankaj. Yeah. Kocha Bhikkave Aharo, Anupannasva Uddacha Kukuchas Anupannasva Uddacha Kukuchas. Okay. Kocha Bhikkave Aharo, Anupannasva Uddacha Kukuchas Uppadaya, Uppannasva Uddacha Kukuchas Biyo Bhavaya Vepullaya. So what is the fuel, monk? Anupannasva Uddacha Kukuchas Uppadaya. Anupannasa mean, Anupannasa mean already non-reason Uddacha Kukucha, or the remorse and the restlessness and the remorse to arise. O Uppannasa Uddacha Kukuchas Biyo Bhavaya Vepullaya. Uddacha Uppannaya then Uppannaya means already a reason Uddacha Kukucha already a reason Uddacha Kukucha, or the already a reason restlessness and regret to multiply or augment or the augment and expand. That's the meaning. So then Uddacha Kukucha. So what is the ahara, or what is the fuel? Buddha mentioned Atti Bhikkave Chetaso Avupasamo. Atti Bhikkave Chetaso Avupasamo. That is the thing. Chetaso Avupasama. Now here Buddha mentioned Chetaso Avupasama is the cause, or Chetaso Avupasama is the nourishment. Chetaso Avupasama is the fuel or the food. So therefore, what is this Chetaso Avupasama? Chetaso mean the mind. Avupasama. Vupasama mean calmness. So Avupasama mean mental agitation, right? Mental agitation. Chetaso Avupasama mean. So therefore, Buddha mentioned there is thing called mental agitation, right? Mental agitation. That is if you pay Ioniso Manasikara to Chetaso Avupasama, or the mental agitation, that is the ahara, that is the food, that is the fuel for to arise the unreason Uddacha Kukucha, as well as already arisen Uddacha Kukucha to expand and augment. So that is the meaning. So therefore, what you want to do is Chetaso Avupasama mean, now Chetaso Avupasama, that means mental agitation. So if you pay attention to the mental agitation while practicing, only when mental agitation, you already develop mental agitation, that means that hindrance came to you. But this mental agitation always associated with the regret, right? Regret. So then what you want to do, you need to forget about this mental agitation, and you want to go to, you want to move your mind where you have Chetaso Vupasama, right? Not Avupasama, Chetaso Vupasama, where you have developed concentration in the past. You need to take that object. That is the Yoniso Manasikara. Here, if you pay attention more and more repeatedly for the this Chetaso Avupasama mental agitation, so then you may end up with more and more Uddacha Kukkucha. So therefore, this is the Ioniso Manasikara. Chetaso Avupasama is the Chetaso Avupasama is the factor, and then if you pay unwise attention, that is the Ahara. Ahara to arise and multiply Uddacha Kukucha. Okay, then let's go to the another one also. The fifth one. Kocha Bhikkave Aharo Anupannayava Vichikichaya Uppadaya. Anuppannayava Vichikichaya Bihubhavaya Vepullaya. Bihubhavaya and Vepullaya. Then Buddha asking this, say, what is the fuel, monk, for unreasoned doubt and unreasoned doubt to arise, or already arisen doubt to augment and expand or multiply? So what is the cause? Buddha said in this way, Atti Bhikkave Vichikicha Tahaniya Dhamma. Oh, this is the another dangerous one, right? The Vichikicha Tahaniya Dhamma. So, Tatta Ayoniso Manasikara Bahulikaro, Ayamaharo, Anuppannayava Vichikichaya Uppadaya, Uppannayava Vichikichaya Bihu Bhavaya Vepullaya. Oh, what is the meaning here? So Buddha mentioned in this way, what is the fuel, monk, for unreasoned doubt to arise, or already arisen doubt to augment or multiply? So this is the thing, unwise attention to the things that are found on the doubt, bring doubt. That means Vichikicha Tahaniya Dhamma. Vichikicha Tahaniya Dhamma means actually doubt brings about any phenomena which brings about the doubt. That is what is called Vichikicha Tahaniya Dhamma, right? So basically we can say unwise attention to the things that are founded on doubt brings about. So that is the that means a reason of the doubt, right? A reason of any dhamma or any phenomena in your mind which arise the doubt. That is what is called Vichikicha Tahaniya Dhamma. So that is the fuel. So that is the fuel or ahara to arise your Vichikicha or multiply the unarisen Vichikicha. So then we move to the slides. Then actually this is okay. Now, monk, there is an attractive object for the Kama Chanda. So then high rate of unwise attention towards this attractive object, that is the ahara for the Kama Chanda. Okay, let's move to another slide. We discuss this thing very quickly. We can go now. And then what is the Ayoniso Manasikara? Now we also this thing discuss. Ayoniso Manasikaro nama Anupaya Manasikaro Anupaya Manasikaro Uppatha Manasikaro Aniche Nichantiva Dukhe Sukhantiva Anattani Attaniva Asube Subhantiva Manasikaro. That is the explanation given in definition, right? That's definition given in Mahasatipatthana Sutta commentary. So unwise attention is inexpedient reflection on the wrong track, or besides the attention of in the case of impermanent phenomena, if you think it as impermanent phenomena as a permanent, suffering phenomena as a pleasure, and non-soul phenomena as a soul, or impure phenomena as a pure. So that is the ayoniso manasikara. You need to get rid of this ayoniso manasikara from your mind. So then we need to go to another slide. And then, so what is the non-nourishment? Okay, now we came into what is non-nourishment. Non-nourishment, that means non-fuel. What is non-fuel for unarisen sensual pleasure to arise, or already arisen sensual pleasure to augment and multiply or expand? So then, now Buddha mentioned what is the non-nourishment. Then how you cut off this your arisen or arisen kama chanda, or unarisen kama chanda, or arisen kama chanda to multiply. So what is the monk? There is an unattractive object, right? So then if you have attractive object, that is what is the opposite is unattractive object. So that is the asubha nimitta. This is the very good nimitta for you. Asubha nimitta is the good nimitta for you. So what is the asubha nimitta? And then Buddha says, if you pay high rates of attention, wise attention is the non-nourishment for the unarisen sensual pleasure to arise, as well as already arisen sensual pleasure to augment and expand. That is so then you need to know this thing. Okay, now how you want to what is that unattractive object, and what is the yoniso manasikara? You can see in the another slide. Yoniso manasikara. Okay, what is the yoniso manasikara? Now what is yoniso manasikara? In opposite that, and oppose that, what is the wise attention? Yoniso manasikara means wise attention. So you see the definition. Yoniso manasikaro nama upaya manasikaro, patha manasikaro. Then they all opposite. Anicce aniccantiva, dukkhe dukkhantiva, anattani anattaniva, asubhe asubhantiva manasikaro. That is very good explanation here. You need to write down this thing, and you hang on your wall. So that is very, very good explanation. So wise attention is expedient reflection, or reflection going to the right track. Or besides, it's the reflection that's considered the facts of impermanence phenomena as impermanence. That means same way, no? Impermanence phenomena as impermanence, and suffering phenomena as suffering, and non-soul phenomena as a non-soul, or impure phenomena as a impure, whatever the authentic. So that is the explanation of the Mahasatipatthana Sutta commentary. So you need to know this thing. And then here, how you want to this? So therefore, you need to increase your yoniso manasikara to the unattractive object, asubha object. If you develop kamachanda or the subha nimitta, then you need to develop your mind in opposite side. Okay, now let's move to another slide. So then again we have another sixth thing. This is mentioned in the Attakatha, Ahara Sutta Attakatha, right? If you move to Ahara Sutta Attakatha, we can take it. Okay, let's see here. Then Attakatha says in this way: moreover, commentary has mentioned another sixth fact. What is that? Another sixth fact means taking up repulsive meditation subject. Taking up of repulsive meditation subject. That means until getting the Uggaha Nimitta. For example, how many repulsive meditation subjects? You have 10. For example, swollen body, and then the first one is the swollen body, and then you have bluish color or discolored body, and then you have another festering body, right? Festering body, and you have your fissured corpse to the two pieces, like, and then mangled corpse by animal, right? Such type of, we have 10. Maybe another slide you have those things. So then taking up the repulsive meditation subject, you need to take up the repulsive meditation subject, but until getting the Uggaha Nimitta. Until getting the Uggha Nimitta, you need to practice. Then your Subha Nimitta will vanish temporarily up to the jhana. And then engagement for the development of access concentration or the jhana concentration based on this repulsive object. So then what is that? Based on the repulsive object mean, what is the repulsive object? Any object of the out of 10 asubha object, you need to develop up to access concentration or the jhana concentration. And then the third one, guarding your sense doors. If you guard your sense doors, for example, if you see any subha nimitta, you need to take it as expedient reflection, or a good way of, or we can say the right track, reflection on the right track. If you reflect in this way, that means you need to guard your sense doors. And then moderation in food. You need to take moderation in food. That means if you take like excess food, that means to the food also you crave. That's the meaning. And then being associated with kalyana mitta. You know what is the kalyana mitta? There is a sympathetic and helpful companionship of the good. That is the kalyana mitta. This is like Venerable Tissa Arahant. They have given the highest example, right? Tissa Arahant mean, who is a asubha meditator. Asubha meditator develop asubha meditation up to first jhana, and then practice vipassana, and then he attain arahantship. Arahantship while seeing the like teeth of the female, right? Teeth of the female. So then therefore such type of a teacher you need to associate. And then motivation talks mean that is the sappaya katha, what is called Pali sappaya katha, motivation talks to help to accomplish the asubha object, to accomplish the asubha object in view, actually in view in every posture. You need to take this asubha object in every posture, while going and while sitting, while standing, while lying down. You need to focus those asubha objects. So then that is the motivation talks about the asubha object in every posture. And then those are the thing that helps to increase your yoniso manasikara, to prevent to see the subha nimitta. Okay, now let's move to another slide. Then you can understand. Okay, that is the 10 types of subha, or 10 types of asubha. Sorry, 10 types of asubha. Those are the 10 types of asubha. What are the uddumataka? You can see that is the swollen corpse. And then vinilaka, that is the discolored corpse. And then vipubbaka, the festering corpse. And then vichiddaka, the fissured corpse up to 2 pieces, like it cuts by middle, like that. And then other one is vikahitaka. Vikahitaka means mangled corpse by animal. And then Vikittaka means dismembered corpse. That means all, like you can limbs are separated, right? Limbs cause to separate. That's the meaning. And then Hatha Vikittaka, cut and dismembered corpse. And then Lohitaka means blood smeared corpse. That means that is blood smear mean that is the very new body. And then Puluvaka, Vami corpse. And then you have Attika, corpse reduced to skeleton. Those are the 10 types of asubha object, or the unattractive object, for the to cut your arising subha nimitta. Okay, then let's move to another slide also. We discuss these things. And what is the food, monk, for the reason of ill will, which is still not arisen or already arisen ill will, to augment or the expand, augment and the expand. That is the object of resentment. That is the object of resentment, to arise ill will, or already arisen ill will to multiply. And then what is the non-fuel for the arisen of ill will? That is not arisen yet or already arisen ill will to augment or expand. Then Buddha mentioned what is the non-nourishment, or what is the non-fuel to cut your ill will. Then Buddha mentioned that is what is there is liberating thought of loving kindness. That is the metta cheto vimutti. Buddha mentioned in this sutta, metta cheto vimutti is the non-fuel for the reason of the ill will, or already arisen ill will to eliminate. So that is the what is the thing? Metta cheto vimutti. That means liberating thought of loving kindness. Liberating thought of loving kindness, what is called metta cheto vimutti. So that is the non-fuel. So that means you need to pay metta, or you need to develop loving kindness to the person. You get resentment. You get resentment towards somebody. Okay, now so then metta cheto vimutti, that is the first and foremost you want to do. And then another thing also we have, another sixth thing also we have after. Okay, you go with this slide also. Here the term metta cheto vimutti, metta mean loving kindness. That is applies to both access concentration and the appana concentration. Appana that is the jhana concentration. Both apana and both upachara and apana jhana concentration. And then cheto vimutti, if you say metta is the loving kindness attaining to the access concentration as well as to the jhana concentration. Cheto vimutti mean liberation. Vimutti mean the liberation. So cheto vimutti mean mind liberating loving kindness. Is the that in that, if you say in this way, that is the only appana samadhi. You need to keep in mind, this is very important fact here. So metta mean upachara samadhi as well as jhana samadhi, and cheto vimutti mean only jhana samadhi. So then now you know this wise attention is actually you need to keep developing this wise attention in your whole course of meditation up to arahantship. So that is, so everywhere we need this thing. So wise attention is very good factor. Okay, let's move to another slide then. Another slide, Mr. Pankaj. Sometimes we, yeah. So then these are mentioned in Attakatha. What are the another six things to develop your loving kindness, or to cut your ill will. So that means anahara, or the non-fuel or non-food. So the first one is you want to take up loving kindness object, right? Loving kindness meditation subject you need to take up. So the taking up of the practice of loving kindness as a meditation subject. So then you know now at least you need to develop up to access concentration. Access concentration. But if you don't have such type of ability, so you need to at least pay metta, right? At least pay metta. May this good person, or may this person be free from anger. May this person be free from mental pain. May this person be free from physical pain. May this person be well and happy. Like that you need to pay metta without attaining jhana. But here up to the upachara concentration Buddha expect. And then the second one is applying oneself to the development of jhana through the loving kindness meditation. And the other thing is you need to develop up to the jhana concentration while taking your object. And then reflection on one's own kamma as one's own property. Then kammasakata, what is called in Pali, that is the kammasakata. You need to let kammasakata, or let it to the kamma. That means this is his karma, this is my karma, like that. You need to think, and that's the meaning. And then high rates of wise attention. Yoniso manasikara bahulata, right? Yoniso manasikara bahulata. And then again, kalyana mittata, that is what is called kalyana mittata, sympathetic and helpful companionship of the good. And then stimulating talk, sappaya kata, that is what is called sappaya kata, stimulating talks that assist the development of the thought of loving kindness, or that overthrow the ill will. So therefore, overthrow the ill will. So you need to overthrow this ill will by talking. Talking mean not too much of talking. That mean if you have some ill will towards somebody, you need to discuss with another one. So how I need to get rid of this situation, like that you need to. But that person should be a good one, understandable one. Otherwise, he will direct you in more and more powerful, develop to more and more powerful ill will. So such type of person you need to avoid, and good person, associating with the good person is good. Then okay, those are the another 6 things to get rid of your ill will. And then again, what is the fuel monk for the reason of sloth and torpor, which is not yet a reason, and already a reason sloth and torpor to augment and expand. Then what is the thing? You know now, unwise attention to the following 5 things. We discussed these things. Please go very quickly. The first one is arati. Arati means state of boredom or dissatisfaction. That is that means to produce jhana and magga phala. Always your mind says, oh, no need to meditate, right? No need to meditate. I need to postpone the meditation, like that. And then tandi is the laziness, inactivity, lassitude. And vijambita, that is the languidity, and the languidity of the body. That means your torpid bending of the bodily parts. And then batta sammada, lethargy after a meal. You can say sometimes you have slight faint or dizziness. And chetaso linatam means sluggishness of the mind. And then the frequent unwise attention, repeated unwise attention to the boredom and the five things that may generate your sloth and torpor. So then therefore you don't need to pay attention for those 5 things. Keep it in mind, that's very, very important. Most of the meditator who develop this type of what called sloth and torpor. And then let's go to another slide. Now, how to overthrow of this sloth and torpor? Overthrow of sloth and torpor is brought about by wise attention to the following 3 things. These 3 things are very, very, very important. So then let's go to, before that, let's go to our sutta, maybe to the middle. Okay, kochi bhikkave anaharo anuppannasva thina middassa uppadaya uppannasva thina middassa bihiyo bhavaya vepullaya. Anaharo now. What are the non-fuel? What are the non-fuel bhikkhu or the meditator? What are the meditator non-fuels? Non-fuel for the anuppannasava thina middassa uppadaya. That means non-arisen sloth and torpor to arise, or already arisen sloth and torpor to augment and expand. That is what are the thing. Ati bhikkave arambha dhatu, nikkama dhatu, parakkama dhatu. Those three things. Those three things are very important, right? Those three things are very important. Tattha ayoniso manasikara bahulikaro ayam anaharo, right? Ayam anaharo means ayam anaharo anuppannasava tina middasa uppadaya uppaddasava tina middasa bihyo bhavaya vepullaya. That means what is the meaning? So you now you know what are the ahara anahara, that means non-fuel for the tina middasa to vanish, or tina midda to disappear. So what are they? Atibhikkhave arambha dhatu. What is the arambha dhatu? That means overthrow of this sloth and torpor is brought about by wise attention to these three things. Wise attention to these three things. What is the first one? Is arambha dhatu. Arambha mean, rousing. Rousing mean arambha. That is the meaning. The dhatu mean the element. Dhatu mean the element. Arambha dhatu. So the element of arousing one's energy, or element of arousing one's effort or strive, those are the first thing to eliminate your thinamid. Element of arousing one's effort. So that is the arambha dhatu. And nikkama dhatu. Nikkama dhatu mean actually here, nikkama mean, leave behind, right? Leave behind. That is the nikkama. Meaning nikkama mean leave behind. So then element, dhatu is the element. So then element of exertion. Nikkama dhatu mean element of exertion, actually, which is more powerful than the arousing energy. That means early energy. Than the early energy, that is very, very powerful, because it leave behind the habitual indolence of you. It says in Attakatha, your habitual indolence, it eliminate, or it leaves behind your habitual indolence. So therefore, that is the anahara, that is the non-fuel for the thinamid. And then parakkama dhatu mean parakkama, dhatu mean the element. Parakkama mean here, actually, parakkama mean till your goal. If you pay more strives, more effort till your goal, that is the parakkama. So that means element of continuous exertion. Because it further and further assail destructive condition up to the arahantship, up to your goal, up to the arahantship means for the Buddhahood. That means for the Bodhisattva, up to the Buddhahood. For the Pacceka Buddha, up to the Pacceka Buddha state. And then for the other Aggasavaka, Aggasavaka, that means great disciples, up to the great disciple state. And Mahasavaka, up to this Mahasavaka, or the great, up to the great disciples. And then Mahasavaka mean great disciples. And then if you want to just want to attain arahantship, up to that. If you want to just to attain to anagami, up to that. So on thing. So then till your goal fulfill, you need to continuous exertion. That is what's called parakkama dhatu. So you need to basically need develop your mind, wise attention towards those three things. What are they? Arambha dhatu, element of arousing one's energy, and then nikkama dhatu, element of exertion, and then element of exertion, actually that leaving behind your habitual indolence. That means more powerful than the arambha dhatu. And then parakkama dhatu, that means the continuous exertion up to your goal. So that is those three things are very, very important. So therefore, those are the non-fuel. Okay, you go to another. That means uddacha kukkuchana. And uddacha kukkucha.
On the slides, Bhante?
Yeah. No. Okay, uddacha kukkucha. Sorry. Kocha bhikkave anaharo anuppannasava uddacha kukkucha uppadaya. Okay. Kocha bhikkave anaharo anuppannasava uddacha kukkuchassa uppadayava uppannasava uddacha kukkuchassa bhiyo bhavaya vepullaya. Now Buddha mentioned what is the non-fuel. What is the non-fuel to arise your uddacha kukkucha, and already arisen uddacha kukkucha to multiply. Now here anahara, right? Anahara means non-fuel. So what is the non-fuel? So what is the fuel? Fuel is the mental agitation, what is called chetaso avupasama. Buddha mentioned chetaso avupasama is the fuel. But now Buddha mentioned what is the non-fuel? So non-fuel is what is the Buddha mentioned chetaso vupasama. Atti bhikkave chetaso vupasama. That is very important, this Buddha's Dhamma Desana. So then Chetaso Vupasama means mental tranquility. Mental tranquility. Wise attention to the mental tranquility is the non-fuel. Non-fuel to the a reason to arise your Uddacha Kukucha and um, or unarisen Uddacha Kukucha to expand. That is the meaning. So therefore, this chetaso vupasama, that means you need to pay attention. If you have restlessness and the remote in your uh, restlessness and remorse in your mind while practicing meditation, then how you want to get rid of this restlessness? You need to pay attention to the wherever you produce some concentration in the past. You need to focus that thing. Got it? You need to focus that thing, and then this restlessness will vanish from your mind. So therefore this is the yoniso manasikara. If you pay attention to your past concentration, develop past concentration, that is the yoniso manasikara. So in that way you need to dispel your reason uddacha kukucha. And then again, kocha bhikkave anaharo anuppannayava vichikichaya uppadaya. Uppannayava vichikichaya bhiyo bhavaya vepullaya. That means again, Buddha mentioned what is the anahara. Anahara means what is the non-fuel. What is the non-fuel to arise already unarisen vichikicha or the doubt, or already arisen doubt to multiply. So what is that? Atti bhikkave kusala kusala dhamma. Kusala kusala dhamma. Atti bhikkave kusala kusala dhamma means kusala akusala dhamma. Kusala kusala dhamma means that's the meaning. Kusala kusala dhamma. Atti bhikkave kusala kusala dhamma. And again, savajjana vajja dhamma. Hina panita dhamma. Kanha sukha sappati bhaga dhamma. Those are the things. Kusala kusala dhamma. Kusala means kusala dhamma. You know kusala dhamma. What are the kusala dhamma? Jhana and Magapala are the kusala dhamma. Jhana attainment and Magapala attainment are the kusala dhamma. And then we can say 10 types of punya. 10 types of piousful action are the kusala dhamma. You were like sometimes no, we can say again what are the kusala dhamma for the what are the kusala dhamma? Those are the basically kusala dhamma. And then again savajja anavajja dhamma. Savajja mean it's a savajja mean fault dhamma. Anavajja mean default dhamma. And actually those are same, right? Hina dhamma panita dhamma. Hina panita dhamma. Hina dhamma mean your sinful action is the hina dhamma, inferior. Panita dhamma mean your piousful action, and all the wholesome action are the pranita dhamma. And kanha dhamma mean basically you dull dhamma, right? Sukha dhamma mean bright dhamma. Sappati bhaga dhamma. Sappati bhaga mean to the kanha sappati bhaga dhamma and the sukha sappati bhaga dhamma. That means the similar dhamma or similar phenomena, your mind become dull. Or similar dhamma, your mind become bright. Like that. You need to think over. So that is what is called. Then it is what is called this kanha sukha sappati bhaga dhamma. That is what is called. And then tatha yoniso manasikara bahulikaro ayam manaharo anuppannayava vichikichaya uppadaya uppannayava vichikichaya bihyo bhavaya vepullaya. I mean, those are the non-fuels now to uh, to arise unarisen vichikicha, as well as already arisen vichikicha to multiply or augment. So that is the meaning there. And then let's go to the slides again. Chetaso avupasama. Okay. Now those are the aramba dhatu. You see, those are the aramba dhatu. Thinamidda. To vanish your thinamidda, those are the aramba dhatu. To vanish or to delete your thinamidda, what is the aramba dhatu? Is the element of arousing one's effort, right? Element of arousing one's effort. That means early effort. And the nikkama dhatu means more powerful effort. That is because why this leaves behind your habitual intolerance. And then that is the nikkama dhatu. And parakkama dhatu means element of continuous exertion. Now you know, because it further and further assail your destructive condition up to the arahantship, up to your goal. Actually, I mentioned here arahantship. That's your goal. But arahantship means I explained those things before. And then we move to another slide. And then how to pay this wise attention to the meditation subject, and how to abandon unwise attention in the middle of sloth and torpor. That's very important. So that therefore I mentioned these things. You see, now if you are a samatha meditator, that means, let's say now you have been practicing anapanasati meditation, and then actually if you here now you don't look down upon your monotonous breathing. If you take the breathing as a monotonous now one, then your meditation does not progress. So then you need to avoid this monotonous breathing. Okay, and then you should keep your mindfulness thoroughly on which respect breathing object. With respect only you need to focus your meditation subject and the object. Usually if you are meditate, that is the meditation object. Subject mean whole meditation, what is called subject. So then you need to thoroughly on with respect, because you are practicing dhamma, so you need to dhamma respect. So if you didn't do this respect, you cannot attain jhana or maggaphala. And apply your mind towards the aramba dhatu. So on three kinds of things. If you want to get rid of the sloth and torpor, you need to grow your aramba dhatu, nikkama dhatu, and the parakkama dhatu. That means once arousing energy, and and then you have exertion, energy, element of exertion, and continuous exertion. So that's the thing. And then you will grow very powerful wise attention. So this is very important while practicing samatha meditation. And then so every meditation subject you need to pay respect, and you need to monotonous object like thing you need to avoid. And then you need to if you pay in this way, and then you need to pay attention to the aramba dhatu, nikkama dhatu, parakkama dhatu. So then you are the one who get the object with the right attention. And then if you in the vipassana, for the vipassana meditation, how you want to attain, how you want to develop wise attention, in the vipassana you need to discern your mentality, materiality, and their causes. And then but you should discern the impermanent, suffering, and non-self, or the impure of the phenomena. You should discern those phenomena. Those phenomena mean your mentality phenomena, materiality phenomena, and the causes in this way: impermanent, suffering, and non-self. And again apply the element of arousing one's energy, element of exertion, and element of the continuous exertion. So that means aramba dhatu, nikkama dhatu, parakkama dhatu. You need to, so then you can understand in the samatha meditation also you need to apply these three things, aramba dhatu, so on three things, and vipassana meditation also you need to apply these things. So if you practice in this way, sloth and torpor, you can eliminate sloth and torpor, and your meditation is successful. So that is the vipassana. So for the vipassana, in that way, meditation, your yoniso manasikara will be very high and attain jhana and maggaphala very quickly. And this is the vipassana meditation. And then let's move to another slide also. And another sixth thing which leads to sloth and torpor, which leads to dispel sloth and torpor. But what are the another six things? So you see, that is actually it is mentioned in Attakatha, right? That means seeing how overeating, because now you know, if you get more food, then you feel sleep. So therefore, seeing how overeating and gluttony produces sloth and torpor in the mind, in the mind. For example, eat some amount and meditate. So if you feel sleepiness, that means that such type of amount of food is more powerful to you. So therefore, you need to reduce on the next meal. Like that, you need to think over, and you need to cut this overeating. That means seeing the characteristic of the sloth and torpor in gluttony. So that's the meaning. And then if you practice, while you are practicing, if you feel sleepiness, you change the posture completely. You can change the posture. For example, if you are in the cross-leg posture, and then you can completely change your posture, sitting posture especially, another sitting posture. And again, reflection on the perception of the light. This is Buddha mentioned many times in the Dhammadesana. Reflection on the perception of light. Aloka Sanya Manasikara, what is called. For example, in the night, if you meditate in the night, reflect the moonlight, right? Reflect the moonlight, reflect the torch light, reflect the electric light in the night. In the daytime, reflect your sunlight, like that. If you reflect those things, your thinamidda vanish. And then another thing is abbu kasavaso. That is what's called staying in an open place. If you practice meditation while practicing in home, inside home, if you feel continuously sleeping like thing, then you need to practice outside. So that's the meaning. And then again, kalyana mittata, that is the sympathetic and helpful companionship of the good. And then they are mentioned, this is the Attakatha says, Ahara Sutta Attakatha, Maha Kassapa Arahant, like Kalyana Mitra, who dispel the sloth and torpor, you need to associate it with. But if nowadays, if you don't have such type of Arahant, then you need to take your teacher. And then stimulating talks. Sappaya Katha, what is called stimulating talks, actually that helps to dispel the sloth and torpor of the mind. If you talk with the others, you want to talk, others mean with your teacher, right? You need to talk about your sloth and torpor, how to get rid of this sloth and torpor, like that you need to talk about. And actually here story and talks about the ascetic practice, especially because those ascetic practice associated with the effort, now with the effort, this thinamidda will vanish. So therefore you need to talk about the, actually here especially for the monks, this ascetic practice. But you also can practice, lay devotees also can practice some amount of ascetic practice, right? Ascetic practice. Okay, and then let's move to another slide. Again, another, this sloth and torpor is very important in the meditation. Sloth and torpor to dispel, actually. But what is the sloth and torpor? What are the what are the method to destroy sloth and torpor, you need to know. Actually, Buddha mentioned in the uh, Pachalayamana Sutta. Pachalayamana Sutta, that is in the Anguttara Nikaya 7th Nipata, right? 7th Nipata, that is to the Venerable Mahamoggallana to dispel this sloth and torpor. You know, here, Buddha was in Behesakala forest in Migadaya in India, ancient India. Behesakala forest in Migadaya. And the Venerable Moggallana strives hard in where he was in Kallavalaputta, that is a village monastery, Kallavalaputta village monastery, and he was bending to sleep at that time. He practiced meditation because now he is a stream enter one. He already Sotapanna, and now he practiced hard to attain arahantship. Now he was bending to sleep, and Buddha also actually search about him. Why? Uh, because he will be the left side Agga Savaka. So therefore, Buddha always searching about him. So then Buddha saw one day he's sleeping. He's while practicing, he bent into the sleep. So therefore, um, Buddha actually Buddha saw this by the divine eye psychic power of the Buddha, and then Buddha came there to the Kallavalaputta where this Bhante meditating. So and then Buddha asked him this, say, Moggallana, are you sleeping? Yes, Bhante, like he replied. And then Buddha mentioned these 8 tips to prevent or dispel your sloth and torpor. So those are important for you also. So the first one is, when you falls into the drowsiness, taking an object of drowsiness, because if you fall into the drowsiness, that means you take the drowsiness object, the object which causes to drowsiness. So therefore, you should not pay attention to that drowsiness object further and further. You need to remember this thing. Whichever the object you take currently and fall into sleep, you need to avoid this object again and again. You don't need to focus again and again that object. Instead, you need to pay attention to your original meditation object. So if it fails, Buddha mentioned the second method. If it fails, what is that? Then one should reflect whatever Dhamma in Tipitaka he hears or learns and recite this Dhamma deeply by heart only, not soundly. By heart only you recite, right? By heart only you recite first. And then if it fails, then third one, recite this Dhamma details, actually recite the Dhamma in details verbally. Verbally you can recite. And if it fails, go to the fourth one. What is that? Pull your both earlobes. Pull your both earlobes by your hand. Like cross your hand, forearm each other. Cross your, and you pull your like you can say earlobes. Pull your earlobes and rub your bunny area of the limbs. You can it touch in the meditation flow, you or the meditation mattress, that bunny parts of the limbs, until you get the pain. Not so much of pain, but if the pain comes, then your sloth and torpor will vanish. That's the meaning. And if it also fail, you go to the fourth one. Fourth one is not fourth one, fifth one. Fifth one is, you need to stand up. You should get up from the sitting meditation and apply water and rub your eye, right? Apply water and rub your eye and look into the distance. Look into the distance mean you want to see far away from your sight, like a sky like thing, or any mountain or something like that, and see the constellation in the starry sky. Actually, this is in the night. If because we cannot see the star on the daytime, so therefore this is for the night. and it also fails. If it also fails, sixth one should reflect on the perception of the light. We discussed this thing, no? Perception of the light. That means in the daytime you need to see the sunlight and reflect, and the night time you need to see the moonlight and torchlight or whatever the electrical light in what has you seen, you need to reflect. And now, but Buddha here, especially this Dhamma Desana to Venerable Mahamoggallana. So here Buddha's intention, in this case, Buddha's intention is to re-establish to Aloka Kasina first jhana up to fourth jhana. Firstly, you need to reflect, re-establish your Aloka Kasina first jhana up to fourth jhana, and this Aloka Kasina will give powerful light. That's the meaning. And actually here Buddha want to mention to this Bhante mean Venerable Mahamoggallana, to practice Dibba Chakku Jnana by way of this Aloka Kasina. Because this Venerable Mahamoggallana, he developed 8 attainment. At that moment, he developed up to 8 attainment and practice. So then, therefore, Buddha mentioned this light thing. You should reflect on the perception of light. You should reflect on the perception of light, and this light should be here Aloka Kasina light, right? Aloka Kasina light. That is very powerful. If you produce this Aloka Kasina light, then you can understand. It is very powerful light. It gives very powerful light to your mind. So that is the meaning here. So, but if you see the moonlight, sunlight, like thing according to the situation, and that also will give rise to dispel your sloth and torpor. Okay, and then another thing after perception of the light in. And then you need to go to number 8. Sorry, 7. If it also fails, you need to get up from the meditation and you do walking meditation. While practicing this walking meditation, aware of going forth and return back in the walking path. Okay. And if all fails, Buddha mentioned, one should sleep mindfully for actually little time only, not so 1 hour, 2 hour, like half an hour or 45 minutes. It's enough. And then consider when to get up. That is very important. Consider when to get up, and even you can put the bell, or bell mean the alarm, and then you can sleep, and with the alarm ring you can wake up like that. And then this is also very important. Atthakatha says in this, even in the sutta also says this way: when the time comes to get up, you should quickly get up. That is very, very important. And retake your meditation object again. Retake, because quickly get up. You need to, if you like vijambita, languidity like thing, and the sluggishness of the mind, if you that thing covers you, then what happened? You cannot get up early. So therefore, quickly get up and then retake your meditation subject. So those are very, very important for the meditator. So those are the thing in the how to get rid of your sloth and torpor. Then we will go to another. Sorry. So what is the fuel, bhikkhu? Another thing, restlessness and now remorse, right? Restlessness and remorse. So what is the fuels, bhikkhu, for the unreasoned restlessness and remorse to arise, and already arisen restlessness as remorse to augment and expand? What is that? That is, we discuss, monk, there is the thing that is called mental agitation. What is called chetaso avupasama. Unwise attention, abandoned unwise attention, or high rates of unit attention to the mental agitation is the fuel. So Buddha mentioned this is the fuel. And then this mental agitation mean, your inner turbulence. Inner turbulence is the mental agitation now. Whenever you focus mind, then your mind restless, inner turbulence. And then how you want to get rid of this? You need to pay attention to the Chetaso Vupasama. Buddha mentioned what is the non-fuel for this restlessness and remorse. That is the wise attention to the mental tranquility. So, but that is what is called Chetaso Vupasama. Chetaso Vupasama is the non-fuel. So, mental tranquility means your concentration. Your concentration you develop in the past. In the past mean maybe day or 2 day before yesterday, or day or before day 1 day or 2 day before, or some another day. If you think, if you can remember, my concentration was very sharp at that time, and then take that object, right? Wherever you have good concentration, you focus that object, that means that situation, and then you can understand, your what called restless. At that time you can develop again your good mind. Good mind mean you don't have chetaso avupasama thereafter. Okay, now let's move to another slide. Now another sixth thing also, you can have another six things to abandon the restless and remorse. Those are these six things. So first thing, restlessness. Sometimes restlessness associated with some restlessness and remorse, especially associated with your some like we can say it may be related to the Vinay rules, like regarding bhikkhu, or sometimes you have 5 precepts or 10 precepts or 8 precepts or whatever the precepts, 9 precepts. So such type of precepts also, you may have some like not understand well. So therefore you need to pay attention to the Tipitaka and commentary and sub commentary. So then your every difficult area you can cover. And then questioning. For example, if you have some question regarding the meditation or whatever the Dhamma, you can ask from your teacher. And then understanding the disciplinary rule also, if you know the disciplinary rules, so that is also good. And associated with the people, those who are expertise and older than oneself in the practice of Noble Eightfold Path. So you actually expertise bhikkhu you need to associated with. Otherwise, this restlessness and remorse, every time it will hurt you. And then again, Kalyana Mittata, that is the Kalyana Mittata, means sympathetic and helpful companion of the good. This is also like Upali Maha Arahant, because he is the one top Vinaya. And then Sappaya Kata, the other one is stimulation talk. Stimulation talks to helps to reject this restless and remorse. And then that means, for example, sometimes you may have some this is for the actually for the bhikkhu and bhikkhuni or the samanera. No, actually bhikkhu and bhikkhuni regarding disciplinary matters, what is suitable, what is allowable, and sometimes some things are because not suitable, not allowable. So such type of if you have such type of such type of mind, that is pending mind, so at that time also you need to have stimulation talk. Okay, those are the another 6 you want to prevent your restlessness and remorse. Okay, let's and then other one is the doubt. Doubt mean that, yeah, now you know what is the fuels for the doubt. Buddha mentioned these fuels is the a reason doubt to unreasoned doubt to arise, and already a reason doubt to augment or expand. What is this fuel? That that is the vichikicha tahaniya dhamma. Vichikicha tahaniya dhamma. That means unwise attention to the vichikicha tahaniya dhamma. So then unwise attention or the ayoniso manasikara to the vichikicha tahaniya dhamma is the sorry not unwise attention. Oh, this is the fuels. Yeah. This is the fuel. So then that is the unwise attention. Unwise attention to the to the things that are founded on doubt brings about the arising of doubt, right? Arising of doubt. So that is the vichikicha tahaniya dhamma. That means vichikicha is itself itself what is called vichikicha tahaniya dhamma. That means they are founded on doubt, brings about the arising of doubt, right? So what is the non-fuel then? What is the non-fuel? That means non-fuel is should be wise attention towards the wholesome and unwholesome dhamma. So that we discuss this thing like kusala dhamma, wholesome and unwholesome dhamma, and the things like wholesome and unwholesome things, or wholesome and unwholesome dhamma, wise attention, and the blameworthy and blameless things. That means savajja and anavajja dhamma, blameworthy and blameless thing, and panita, hina panita dhamma, inferior and superior dhamma, and dark and fair dhamma, or the dark and fair and counterpart of bad and good, like you need to pay attention with the that means wise attention. So that is the basically you want to do this thing, and if it fails, there are another 6 things also Atthakatha mentioned. Okay, let's move to another 6 things also. Those are the another 6 things. So what is the to dispel your doubt, these 6 things also helpful to you. What are they? Being learned in Tipitaka. If you learn Tipitaka, that's good for the get rid of or dispel of this doubt. And then questioning about the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. If you don't have some knowledge about the Buddha, you need to question and ask, or you need to direct read it. And then understanding thoroughly the nature of the discipline. Nature of the discipline means disciplinary code, especially what Buddha says in the disciplinary code, if you have some doubt. And then being decided about the truth of the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. Being decided, adhimokka bahulata, what is called, right? Adhimokka bahulata, being decided about the, or being confidence about the truth of the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. And then again, kalyana mittata. Kalyana mittata means, the sympathetic and the helpful companionship of the good. That means, like Vakkali Mahatera, I told this story in while I was giving the Dhamma talk in the Visuddhi Magga. So therefore, that Vakkali Mahatera, like a noble person who are devoted to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. So therefore, such type of good person you need to associate it. And then stimulation talk, that is the Sappaya Katha. This stimulation talks that helps to dispel the doubt. Like talk which generate to increase the faith of the triple gem. Triple gem mean Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. So then such type of talks, Buddha's talks, Dhamma, and the Sangha's talks, you need to that's why in Visuddhi Magga also, even in every Atthakatha, mention some stories. Why? To get the motivation. So that's the meaning. So those 6 things also will improve your what call your improve your or you can dispel your thina and middha. Those 6 things also. If you develop thina and doubt. Doubt. And then those are the things actually we want to discuss here. And that means this is the practice. This is the real practice. How you want to practice. In what way you want to practice. Okay, Mr. Pankaj, you please go to Attakatha again. I will show something in Attakatha that's very important thing. In it is related to the sloth and topper. Sloth and topper. It is go down, go down. Very. This is Sambojanga. Maybe I will. After Sambojanga, huh?
After
After Sambojanga, yeah,
yes,
after Sambojanga. After Sambojanga, you have Asubha Nimitta, like thing they mention those things, Metta Cheto Vimutti, and then let's go
yes,
Atibikave
Bhante.
Arati Tandi Vijambita, like thing.
Asubhamaniti.
Yeah. Atibikave Arati Tandi Vijambita. Atibikave Arati Adi. Go down. That's the thing.
This one is related to Asubha Nimittanti.
Go down. Go down. Atibikave Arati. That means related to the Tinamita.
Yes, Bhante.
Atibikave, yeah. Atibikave Aratiti Adi Buttameva. Apija Cha Dhamma Tinamidas Pahanaya Samvatati. This we discussed already. That means again you know now this Arati Tandi Vijambita Batta Samado Chetasoli Natang like thing we discuss, and then again this sixth thing also we discuss to get rid of this thinamid atibojane nimittak gaho. I discuss this thing. Atibojane means overeating. You need to pay attention to the overeating, and you need to decide how what portion you need, like that, and then go to the another next paragraph. That is very important. Another paragraph, that means ahara hattaka. Okay. Ahara hattaka buddha buddha vamitakang tatravattakang alansatakang kakamasaka bhojana bunjitva Prattithana divattani nisinnasahi samanadammang karanto tina middang maha hattiviya otarantang agacchati. That is very, very important. So then what is the meaning? Actually, there are 5 kinds of greedy eaters in the ancient India among the Brahmin community, right? So then those are what is called ahara hattaka. Ahara hattaka means someone eats until he has to be raised by some another's hand from the seat. That is the ahara hattaka. That means he eats such amount of food. So that means ahara hattaka means someone eats until he has to be raised by some another's hand from his seat. That is the ahara hattaka. Then tatravattaka. Other one is tatravattaka. That means those are the gluttony eaters. Tatravattaka. Tatravattaka means he just eat on the seat and lies rolling at that seat, and he then eats. Again, he then eats, and as long as he likes, he eats on one seat and then lies rolling at that seat, and then again eats, and then as much as possible he eats then, right? And then buddhava mitaka mean buddha, sorry, the second one I missed, no? Buddhava mitaka tatravattaka mean I mentioned. Then buddhava mitaka mean the second one, that mean buddhava mitaka. That means he eats until he vomits. That is the buddhava mitaka mean vomiting, right? And then alansataka mean he eats until he slips off his waistcloth. Until he slip off his waistcloth, he eat. And then kakamasaka bhojana. Kakamasaka bhojana means he fills the stomach full up to the mouth. And actually, it seems as if a crow could if the crow could peck at the food from his mouth, he eats such amount of food. This is the meaning here. That means he fills the stomach full of up to the mouth, and it seems as if a crow could peck at the food in his mouth. That is the meaning. That means crow can take food from his mouth. Up to that stage he eat. So those type of eating bunjitva, right? Such type of food bunjitva, after taking this thing, ratti divatthana nisinasa. For example, you need to meditate as a meditator. You need to meditate in the daytime also, in the nighttime also. For such type of meditator, samana dhammang karoto. Then for the meditator, he did his seclusion duties. Thina middang maha hattiviya otarantang agachati. That is very important. Maha hattiviya otarantang agachati. That means the meditator who eats greedy in the greedy way, that means gluttonously, is assailed by the sloth and torpor while he is meditating, as if a mighty elephant is pressing down on him. Otaratang mean mighty element mean this Mahahati. Mahahati mean mighty elephant is pressing down on him. The Otaratang, right? Ottarantang agachati. That means for that meditator, like a mighty elephant is pressing down on him in such a way that your thinamid covers you. That's the meaning. So then this food taking is also, you need to pay attention to the food taking. So those are also in, that's very important. So therefore I went to there. And these are the obstacles, or these are the hindrances. Those are the some delay. We can say delay. Those delay the jhana and maggapala. So therefore those are what is called hindrances, or the pancha nivarana, and as well as avarana and this papancha. Okay. Now, if you have question, you can ask, but the question should be like a point is the point across. You can ask question.
Yes, Bhante. We will open up the forum for question and answer. Please raise your hand. We will allow you to unmute and you can ask your question. Yes, your question is coming from Rajeshri Bhante. I believe she was the one who asked for the topic to be taken, Bhante. So, Rajeshri, please go ahead.
Vandami Bhante.
Sukhi hotu.
I am audible, Prashant Papañca.
Yes, please go ahead, Rajeshri ji.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much for this beautiful lecture. Lot of things have been known now. And I asked this question because about the Papañca session, because I came across Mahapindika Sutta. In Mahapindika Sutta, Papañca also is given like this only, like obstacle only. But there are many terms in Mahapindika Sutta. So, like sense doors, and because of the sense doors, Manovinyana, then Phassa, then because of Phassa Vedana, then because of Vedana, then young, I'm trying to remember, young Vedati, Tang Sanjanati, young Sanjanati, Vitakkiti. He thinks, meditator thinks. Then young Vitakkiti, Tang Papancheti. Then it's a verb, na, Papancheti. Then because of Papancha, there arises Papancha Sanya. Then because of that, Papancha Sanya Sankha. And there is another term, Papancha Sankha. So these terms I could not understand. As much as I understand Papancha and Sanya, they are two different things, or Papancha is like an adjective, like a Visheshan for Sanya.
Okay, Papancha mean, now question finish?
Yes.
Okay. Now, according to that sutta, that means Papancha, what is this Papancha Sanya mean? That is the perception of this Papancha. For example, if you are in the, because this all Papancha doesn't come, all Papancha don't come to the meditator at once. One Papancha comes in separately. Separately, differently, they comes to your meditation mind. So Papancha Sanya mean, now this is the perception of one Papancha. Okay, and Papancha Sanya, other one is Sankha. Papancha Sanya, Sankha mean this is your Sankha mean, what is the Sankha? Sankha mean your doubt. So Papancha Sanya, Sankha mean doubt hindrance.
Okay.
Right? Hindrance of drought. So if you actually that those things surround you, then what happened? Your everything will come out in this way. Everything. So that's the thing.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Then
Bhante, I see a question in the chat box, Bhante.
Okay.
Bhante, could you please elaborate more on perception of light?
Okay, perception of light. So, for example, while you are practicing in the night time, let's say you practice in the night time, and then this Thinamidda press you like a mighty elephant, then what happened to you? You cannot take your object very clearly. Again and again, you fall into the sleep or whatever the drowsiness or sluggishness of mind or some laziness, like thing you need to end up. You will end up with. And then how you want to get rid of this thing? This is out of all methods. One is the aloka sanya. So this, if you see in the night time, if you see the like first you reflect the moon, you have seen the moon, and first you reflect the moon, and you have seen some artificial like torch or some electric light. So such type of light also you can reflect first. If the in the day, I mean in the night time, and if you don't if it is failed, if it fails, then you want to so sometimes you need to get up from the meditation and you see the moon. If the moon is there, right? If the moon is there, you see the moon, or you can see your constellation of the starry sky. You can see constellation of the stars. So, or you can see some artificial light also you can see, right? And then again meditate. And this is the night time. If you can meditate in the night time when the Thinamidda troubles you. And again, Buddha says another thing, that is the aloka kasina up to fourth jhana, especially the fourth jhana. Aloka kasina means light kasina, especially first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, like thing. You need to pay attention. That means if you have aloka kasina first jhana up to fourth, you need to enter into the first jhana, and then emerging from the first jhana, enter into the second jhana. If you can maintain this second jhana light in a bright light, in the case of bright light, and then you need to enter into the third jhana. When it become brighter and brighter, then you need to emerge from the third jhana and then enter into the fourth jhana, and you re-establish your fourth jhana concentration more powerful. And then you be on the fourth jhana for a long time till this Thinamidda vanish. And then you take again your meditation object. For example, if you are practicing Vipassana, and then turn into the Vipassana. And if you practice another meditation, turn into that meditation. That is the Aloka Sanya in the night time also. Nighttime. And the daytime Buddha says, you reflect just your sunlight. You reflect mean don't get up from the meditation, and you reflect just, you have seen the sun and you reflect that that light. And again, if you in the daytime, no, and then if you have ability to develop this aloka kasina, aloka light kasina up to fourth jhana, then again re-establish up to fourth jhana, and then you be with the fourth jhana for a long time. This is the another method Buddha mentioned. So this is the aloka sanya manasikara.
Bhante, we have one raised hand and one question in the chat. Should we go ahead with those, Bhante?
Okay.
Mr. Murali, sir, please go ahead.
Bhante.
Sukhi hotu.
Bhante, is that whatever the papancha which arises when meditation, so is that it arises all in the mixed form, or is it arising in sort of group wise in different phases, or when if it is the hindrances are gone, so that means you are in the jhanas, right?
Yeah, for here you know now this kama chanda is one object. That is the subha nimitta. That is the attractive object. So if you have kama chanda, you again you cannot take the at the same time simultaneously you cannot take the patiga nimitta. Patiga nimitta means object of resentment. You cannot take. And again thinamida object you cannot take at the same time. Again udacha kukucha object, that means the chetaso avupasama, you cannot take the at the same time. Vichikicha also cannot take same time. Separately they will come time different. That means separately they come differently. Not those are five objects. Actually those are five objects. Those five objects are, but those are very powerful. If you cannot maintain yoniso manasikara to the relevant dhamma, so those time to time comes and cover you, comes and suppress your mind with not to attain jhana and maggapala. So not at I mean not at the same time simultaneously, but differently. Okay.
Bhante, there was Murli sir. Do you have a follow-up?
If you have another question, you can ask.
Yes, Bhante. There is one question on the YouTube live, Bhante, and it's related to boredom. How do you overcome boredom?
Yeah, for example, if you have boredom mind, not to get the meditation object, that means you don't need to sit for the meditation. That mind says no need to sit, and boredom. And sometimes this is related to the, for example, if the gentleman or some upasika lay devotee came into this sasana as a like a bhikkhu bhikkhuni or samaneri like thing. But nowadays bhikkhuni and samaneri are not there. But anyway, we just talk because from the Buddha's time those are telling in this way, no. So then if you get robbed, that means if you enter into this sasana, that is also related to this arati. Arati means you cannot be in the sasana. And again, for example, another thing, if you while practicing, if you get this arati means not to catch your meditation object. No, actually you don't need to sit like you don't need to sit to the meditation. So then how you want to get rid of? Buddha said that means your mind is more reluctant to get the meditation object, to at least sit even. So how you need to protect your mind from that? Buddha mentioned now here you have three elements. What are those? The arambha dhatu, the arousing element of arousing of one's energy. And the second nikkama dhatu, that means that is the exertion, element of exertion. And then that the third one is parakkama dhatu, continuous exertion. So to those things you need to pay attention. To those things you need to pay attention. That means yoniso manasikara, you need to develop yoniso manasikara towards these three dhamma. So at that time, if you pay attention, for example, if you just sit, but mind say not to sit, but you just sit, strive hard and got sit now, and then that is the aramba virya. And then if you sit and meditate, taking the object taught by the Buddha, then what happened? You may be end up with the second virya, that is the nikkama dhatu, and then you may be end up with the third virya. So in this way, you need to pay attention to these three kinds of virya. Or another method, no? For example, overeating, you need to avoid overeating, and you need to take that mean again. Sometimes if you develop tinamidda, arati, that means whatever we discuss, how to prevent, how to dispel this tinamidda, then you need to go there. For example, you need to associate it with the kalyana mitta and sappaya katha. That means to avoid tinamidda, you need to do some talk with the teacher, even at least. So such type of thing, we discuss this thing, everything, no? So then every 8 also I mentioned about how Venerable Mahamoggallana dispel his this arati and something like that. All 5 arati, tandi, vijambita, batta sammado, chetaso linatang, like 5 things you need to get rid of. But the thing is, here he mentioned about especially arati. Arati mean you need as soon as you wanted to have meditation, so you just sit and then meditate. So without being bending into the arati. Okay, another question.
Yes, Bhante. Your next question is coming from Nitin. Nitinji, please unmute yourself.
Vandami Bhante. This is a follow-up question from perception of light. So if we are meditating and we are not able to focus on the object of meditation due to drowsiness or any other this thing. So can we visualize the light? What do you mean by reflection of the light? Do we have to visualize the sunlight?
Reflection mean whatever the light you see in the, for example, did you see the moon? Yeah, you see the moon. You just reflect. Got it? Okay. And if it fails, if the moon is there while you are meditating, if the moon is there and you just get rid of you just stand up from the meditation, and that means you wake up from the meditation sitting posture, and then you go out and see within the home also you can see. If you can see the moon, you see. That's the thing. Just first you reflect. Reflect mean review. Okay. First you review. If it fails, you just see the moon. In the same way, if you just in the daytime, if you feel to the Tina and Midda, just to reflect what is the you can see before that you saw your sun. Your sun mean our sun in the sky. So then you just reflect, and if it fails, then you go out and see the sun. Like that. Okay.
Thank you, Bhante.
Okay, it's okay, Hotu.
Bhante, I do not see any more raised hand, Bhante.
Okay, and then let's stop, no?
Bhante, I have
question.
There is one more question, Bhante. How to raise energy when lower energy in meditation due to hindrances?
Yeah, how to raise energy. How to raise energy mean actually that is your virya, that means virya faculty, your energy faculty. You need to grow energy faculty. That mean that's why first thing you need to if you have monotonous attention towards the meditation subject, you need to cut it off, and then you pay respect to the meditation subject, and then your wise attention will improve. Virya here, that those are also increased virya. And then for example, if you want to meditate, and then you anyhow you need to separate the time, and you need to set up the meditation seat, and then you go to the meditation. So that is the how, that's how you want to raise your virya. If the mind says, mind always negatively step back you. So therefore, how you want to, you don't need to step back, but want to go forth. That is the virya, no? So then that in that way you can develop your virya. That means raising virya. Okay, now maybe question finish, no?
Yes, Bhante. Yeah. Sadhu,
Okay.
sadhu, Bhante.
Okay. Okay,
Much gratitude to you, Bhante.
Okay. And
Bhante,
thank
there is one
you.
more raised hand. Bhante, do you want to take that question, Bhante?
Yeah.
Okay, Bhante. Shilpa ji, please go ahead with your question. Please unmute yourself, Shilpa ji.
Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know, Bhante. She's not able to unmute her. Maybe that hand raise is by mistake.
Yeah. Okay, then let's stop, Mr. Pankaj.
Okay.
Okay.
Vandami Bhante.
Sukhi ho tu.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Please go.
Yeah.
Bhante, if we start more craving for food, then how we can control it?
Yeah, more craving. That's why you need to control anyhow, right? You need to control anyhow. He also mentioned five people in ancient India also. Five people they have eaten like a very greedy way. In very greedy way they have eaten. So therefore, how you want to prevent mean anyhow you want to prevent taking these type of person also taking ahara hattaka. Ahara hattaka mean he can eat until he was raised by the another one from his seed. Like that is actually this is the shameful thing, right? In such a way that you need to cut from your cut your overeating, or like somebody eats until vomits, buddha vamimitaka. No, sometimes he eat and rolls and rolling and then again eat, like that. That is the tatra vataka. So alan sataka, that mean he want to release waste cloth, like that. And then kaka mansaka, that mean somebody eats and eats, but this eating can be taken by a crow even. So kaka mansaka bhojana, like. So that those things you need to you pay attention to such type of five people. So that shameful people, like that you need to reflect. You need to reflect. That's why Atakatha mentioned those things. Even another thing, if you cannot cannot maintain your craving towards the food, gradually also you can reduce it. Buddha mentioned to the what called Pasenadi Kosala king. Pasenadi Kosala king also he reduced his food gradually. So then you also can reduce your food gradually up to some normal extent. Okay.
But I eat very less food. I eat very less food.
Good.
But sometimes I start craving. So
Yeah.
not so much.
We may have craving, but anyhow we need to cut it off.
Yes.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Arahant, craving anagami and arahant only craving fully cut. I mean, anagami, right? Anagami, in the anagami path knowledge, craving. I mean, the karma or the sensual pleasure craving, totally without remainder, eliminated by the anagami path knowledge. Right? That means you need to practice up to anagami and up to arahant. That's the mean.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. Now let's stop now, Mr. Pankaj.
Yes, Bhante.
Yeah. And thank you so much, Mr. Pankaj and Dr. Sheetal, being host and conducting this Dhamma talk. And thank you so much to the listeners and the questioners also. And now let's recite this stanza. This is the sharing merits. Okay, let's recite everybody. Idamme punyang asavakkaya vahang hoto. Idamme punyang nibbanasa pachayo hoto. Mama punyang bhagang sabbe sattanam bhajemi. Te sabbe me samang punyang bhagang labhanto. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay.
Thank you very much, Bhante. Much gratitude to you, Bhante.
Okay,
For taking this special session on Papañca, Bhante. Do I have your permission to end the session for all, Bhante?
Yeah, well, great.
Yeah. Thank you, Bhante. We will see you again in the in our regular Mahasati Patthana Sutta session, Bhante. That would be
at about 6 p.m.
6 p.m. Indian
IST.
time. Yeah, 6 p.m. India time every Saturday. We'll see you at that time, Bhante.
Okay.
Namo
Hotu
tassa.
nibbana pacha. Hotu dikai hotu.